Good morning everyone and welcome to the month of October. We can see that this grass is looking thicker. Oh, it's ready to harvest, so we'll be harvesting this today. We'll be mowing both of these fields. We'll go check up on our third field. Oh, and we better check up on the greenhouse as well. See how much water's left. Water is 17,000, yet loads of water left, which I think will be completely fine. This field's looking good, it's growing, the yield bonus is high, so I'm very happy about all of that. So we'll just jump straight into our John Deere tractor and get on with the mowing, I think. Start this boy up. We'll just go collect the mower, which I'm assuming is at the shop. Because I don't believe that I collected it beforehand, so I'm guessing so. So yeah, we'll mow these, we'll bale them, and sort all that good stuff out. We'll also store the grass. I think that we can get one more out of them before we need the fields to use for the oats and the sorghum, but we'll see when we get back. Now I don't really want to cultivate the field again if I can use it once more before we need to re-drill it and things like that. Also, let's check the contract. So that is not a contract. Yes, so we've got a field where the owner will charge us 26,000 to bale his field, so there'll be a little compilation of me doing that, and then we'll see where that takes us, and maybe we'll have enough money to, you know, do something else. Also, our money's gone up, probably because of the lettuce, which is brilliant. Oh, and the generator that we bought last time. Which way around is this? I've gone the wrong way. You ready for my bad reversing skills? I don't know what... That's the right way around now, right? This is in the way as well. God's sake. Everyone's trying to show me up. Oh, nailed it. Look at that. Obviously when we get more money we'll buy the actual back of this mower, but at the moment we're just going to use this one as the back section because obviously we can't afford the other part at the moment, or I don't think so anyway. Yeah, it's 25, so alright, we better unfold. Set down. It doesn't matter if we go a little bit out. It doesn't bother me. Ooh. And let's just get on with it. What I might do is I might just go straight across. Unconventional. But we're gonna do it. Didn't really want to mess up my blades there either, so just lifted it up while we went over the gravel bit and then put it back down. For anyone who says that it is unrealistic for me to go and do 2 fields at once and just like hop over the little gravel bit, I would absolutely do that if I had my own farm, just to, like, you know, save time. Well, it's not really saving time, but it's no point in doing like straight lines in one field and then going over and doing lines that will literally match up with the previous lines in the next, so you might as well do them both at the same time. I hope some people agree with me. Okay, so that's all done. Obviously it wasn't my best work on, I don't know why it turned out like that, but now we're gonna go get the baler, sort that out, collect the bales later, but I just want to be done with all this part first. I'm gonna leave that running a sec because I cannot see which way I need to get it. The other way. We do have a little bit remaining in there, but that'll just change itself to grass when we start putting the rest of the grass in the balers. So we'll unfold the baler. Start from this side this time. It's pretty simple because there's straight lines. I say that and I missed the first one. We'll lower the pickup and turn it on. And see, it's changed to grass straight away. Hopefully with the contract that we'll be doing as well, we'll be able to keep some of the hay and store it, which will be nice. Right, so that's all that done. Obviously I missed a little bit, but it'll just grow back anyway. I believe that we'll be doing another mowing session before we put something else in there, so it should be okay. We'll just leave that there. Okay, and for the time being... Oh, look, that one's vertical. For the time being, we're going to be doing that other field. Ooh, a Vultra. Looks very nice. What I'm gonna do is wow, that's a lot of equipment. I'm gonna speed this one up, so it's not very boring for you. But I'm not gonna completely cut it out because then, you know, it's as if I haven't done it. Okay, so I didn't realise that this has two freaking ways to drive it. How cool is that? What? That is insane. Look at that. Sorry. That's amazing. Anyway. Enough nerding around. Yeah, let's get on with it. So for the rest of this episode, I think what we're going to do is just finish off this contract and then maybe work on our own farm. I believe that we can afford the roller after this, and then in the next episode we will be doing the second contract, hopefully, and possibly buying a chicken coop and a front loader, because I think it's time to get some animals in here to bring in some extra income, but obviously we need some the front loader. So, and neither of the tractors, I believe, have the front loader attachment, so that will be, I think, is about £1,000–2,000 to get one of those attached. Oops, my indicator's still going. So I think that's what we're going to do next. I don't believe that we need to do anything to the fields at the moment, and because we've just cut the grass, we don't need to do it for another 2 months, I think, so that gives us some time to just focus on doing contracts. And yeah, so that's it, I believe. And then for the next contract, if we end up doing one in November, December, January, I think we will buy a field with that, or maybe even our first production point, because we'll have all the grains necessary in the coming year to start our production chain, which is quite exciting. I believe starting in a straight line is always beneficial, and we didn't do that. Let's hope the deer doesn't run into the tractor. That would not be a pretty sight, especially with machinery on the back. So I wonder if these bales are spaced out to be able to load them and obviously sort the rest out without the tractor needing to stop. However, I needed to slow down then, but it doesn't seem that bad. Never tried it like this before. Usually I do a very random orientation, but we'll see how this works out. I understand that some people don't really enjoy doing contracts on their farms, but I definitely think it's very beneficial because, you get to try out different machinery. You also get to try out some things you might want to buy and you're unsure on whether you like it or not. You can try out different types of crops as well that you haven't got around to yet. I think it's very beneficial and a very good way to earn money for the farm, because like I said before, realistically farms don't really earn much, so by helping other farmers as well, you're benefiting yourself and the other farmers by, lending a hand. And also in the future, if there's any other maps that you'd prefer me to try, I will be very happy to, and it's always nice to have a good map. However, my only condition, due to just the sheer amount of maps that are available to play on, I do not accept any map under the rating of 4.5 stars. Now, maybe for some people that's quite high, but I think that gives us a nice amount to choose from without being, a bad map or, having too many to choose from, basically. The next one I'm going to do is Halt Baileron. I think I mentioned that in my previous video. And then the one after that is the one I can't pronounce, Erlingrat. And then the last one I've got downloaded, ready to play, which I'm quite excited about, is Calmsden Farm. That's obviously a British farm, and I believe that's the only British farm. Oh my gosh, nearly had a deer. But yeah, those are the farms I'll be moving around to eventually. I don't want to do more than one series at this point because of the sheer amount of series I'm doing at the moment, which isn't just FS22. So as you can see that we've hit the limitations of the contract, or expectations of the contract, so we are done. However, we also gained about £3,000 from the remains of the bales that we had already on the trailer. However, seeing as we can make a bit more money out of it, we're going back and we're going to get the rest of the bales to sell, because I was going to keep them, but now I'm just wondering whether it would just be better to sell them. So that's what we're going to do while we still have this machinery, and then we're going to accept the contract, send the equipment back, and then purchase a roller. Now I think we're going to get a bit more money than we need. However, I don't know if it'll be enough for the chicken coop, but I do want to start working towards buying a chicken coop because they don't require water, which is amazing for us, but they also require grain, which we already have from the wheat that we planted, or the wheat that was planted here when we first inherited this farm. So I'm just going to go pick up the rest of the bales, and I'll meet you back at the production point once I've sold everything else. Okay, we've got the rest of the bales. However, I believe, yeah, we just have one left. And it's really not worth coming back just for that one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick that up later somehow. Hopefully it'll still be here. However, it's getting really dark and I was barely able to see these bales, never mind anything else. Therefore, I don't think it would be very beneficial for me to come back, even for that one bale tonight, so I'll just pick it up tomorrow. Because otherwise I can't see. I do really want to, before we go into the next month, get the roller and prepare, or maybe even already get the chickens today. I think that would be a nice little addition to the farm. Even though it's only the 3rd episode, I believe, it would still be nice to start having animals on the farm. I know it's still small, but seeing as we're currently specialising in grains, then we're able to feed the chickens no matter what, and we'll be able to get some eggs out of it, as well as more of a side income than we already have. And I think if we have any money left over following this, I want to get a front loader attachment along with a front loader and a bale spike or a pallet fork. I know the pallet forks can also be used as bale spikes, but I don't think it's right to use something that's not actually meant to be used, if you get what I mean. Also, within the fields during harvesting and cultivating and everything, I've noticed that stones are a big issue. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna keep the stones enabled, or what I could do for the time being is wait until the stones are a bit larger than they are now. I've got stuck, haven't I? For goodness sake. Need to take a white, hang on. I need to see what the heck I'm doing. Ooh, that looks fun. How did I manage that? Oh god. What? How I managed that, I don't know. Okay. As I was saying, I don't think that I'll be dealing with the stones if they're only small, but as they get larger I might pick them then and send them to the debris crusher. I don't really want to deal with them every time I cultivate or plough the field. I think that's just ridiculous, and I don't believe that everyday farmers actually have to deal with that. I'm not sure. Maybe in countries like America that's more popular, but I personally, in the UK, I don't believe I've ever witnessed anything like that. Anywho, that's given us another £10,000, which means that we can definitely get the chicken coop and the front loader, which is brilliant. And I'm just going to leave this here, cut the engine, exit, and now we're going to collect the money for the contract. So that has given us £58,000. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy the roller. Oh, wait, is it the roller we need? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, the roller. To deal with those pesky stones, because I don't want to buy a stone picker. So we'll get the roller. 41,000, that's perfect for us for now. So we're left with 17,282. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some chickens. Now, I can't remember where I wanted those chickens to go. However, because they're going to be quite small, I think they should go here for the time being. How's our water doing, by the way? 16,000. Really not that bad. Or should we get some bees? I've decided to check the amount that we need, or that would be the maximum for honey is 2,000. But for eggs, bear with me. There we go. 2,500. And that's, what's the fluctuation? That's £1,100 fluctuation throughout the year. Most of it sits in the middle, I'd say. But honey is 400 fluctuation. Ooh. Gosh, it's getting dark. Lord. I'm actually going to leave that to the next episode. Let me know in the comments which one you think we should buy. It's between bees or the chickens. Bearing in mind that we will need eggs further down the line and they might be able to bring us a better income. However, we need the honey first for the cereal factory because that's what I'm going for initially. However, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, for my tractor, I believe that I want my other John Deere tractor, my smaller one, to have the front loader attachment, so we're gonna go get that done. And to be honest, I'll still be getting chickens or bees in the next episode, whether we have the money or not, because I still think that we should have them. So regardless of whether we have the money or not, we'll still be getting them in the next episode, so please leave your comment down below on what you think we should do. As for now, we're gonna go put the cedar over here, seeing as once again, there's literally nothing that we're putting on here at the moment. We're also going to drop the weight, because that's just going to get in the way. Perfecto, and we're going to take this over to the shop. And on our way back as well, we can actually take the roller that we bought, which would be nice. Okay, let's have a look. I believe it's this one. So we just park it here. Turn the light off a minute. Light off. Exit. And go in here. Can customize it. Front loader attacher 1500. That is wonderful. I always use this one. I like this one. I don't think we need wider tyres at the moment. What does... Hang on, let's have a look. What if we change that? What happens? Nothing. Can we get them with the weights on? Which one's that? Where is that changing? It's changing the weight. That's something to think about, isn't it? But at the moment, that's what we've got, isn't it? Perfect. So we got a front loader attacher now. Love that for us. And then we're going to back out of here. And we're going to go buy a front loader as well. And while, seeing as I'm here, we might as well get the roller. And I also might as well go in the shop. Oops. I keep doing that. There you go. Front loader. I forgot how expensive they are. They're not actually that bad though, to be fair, are they? $950, $575, 10,000. That'd leave us with £6,000. But we don't know how much the lettuce is going to give us and the generator is going to give us. Where else are we doing next month? Hmm. 15, that'll give us 8,000. Well, this one's better. Can it be used with this tractor though? I'm not sure. I don't think so actually. Which means that we'll be using one of these. I think... I don't even know what horsepower we have. 175. We have 175 horsepower, which is completely fine with any of these. I don't see what we'll be picking up that needs to be more than this. So I think we'll get this one. Oh no, we'll get this one. Okay, that one's done, and then we just need front loader tools, such as a bale spike, and a pallet fork. Okie dokie, let's take all this back. I'll need the backlights a minute so I can see what the hell I'm doing with this roller. Actually, it'll be easier if I go around and get the front loader first. Ease them in. Ooh, that is not easing it in, that is taking out the front loader. Oh god, I'm so terrible at this front. There we go. It's so bad. For the time being, we'll take the bale spike. Because I have to go pick up that bale, which I can actually do tonight, to be honest. So that it's out of that poor farmer's field. Okay. And now we can take... this back with us. Ease it in. There we go. See, my driving's not too bad. Anyway, for the time being, this tractor can be used for just day-to-day lifting, day-to-day pulling and stuff, and then we've also got a big John Deere tractor to do like the proper pulling, seeing as that one hasn't got a front loader attacher on it, so that's worked out very good. Probably eventually we'll have to get a front loader attacher on the other one as well, seeing as we might have to lift heavier stuff. We don't know what we'll have to do eventually, but yeah. Just make sure that's off the floor. I'm very happy with the progress we made in this episode. I know it probably doesn't feel like much, but to me it's been quite a lot. Then we'll just drop this roller off, we'll then cut through and go and get the hay bale. Big respect to farmers who work at night though, especially when it's like winter time and the nights are longer than the day, or the days are darker for longer. I literally couldn't even imagine how difficult it is. I feel like if I drove a tractor, you know, every day, obviously I'd be okay at the job, but in night time it'd really throw you off, I think. Right, let's go find this missing bale. It's not really missing, is it? Am I just stepping over his... whoopsies, sorry. Come to collect my bale. If I can find it. Is that it? Is that the only bale here? As far as I can see it is. Right, let's just line this up. Well, that is not straight, but it'll do. I'm pretty sure it's on there quite tightly. Thank you for your business. Just aha! That was not secured on there, sorry. Oh, we are flipping it now. Honestly, I sometimes wonder about myself. My eligibility to do this. Do you know where I would like to accomplish is to be able to do this well in general, but not only that, I'd love to be able to do this in first person view. That's going to be a massive accomplishment for me further down the line. It also doesn't help that I can't see in the dark very well. Oh my god, we've come through the weirdest way. This poor farmer's probably like, okay, get off my land now because you're just wrecking everything. Going through my trees, going over my field. just for that one just for that one bale of hay. Sorry. Gosh, it's 7 o'clock already. Mad. Mad where the time goes. Anyway, we've successfully picked up this bale of hay that will be beneficial for us in the future, so we're just going to chuck it in the hay loft. We've also got a lot of grass that we're meant to have picked up. I think it'll be okay for tomorrow. It's very difficult to see now, so... I think we're meant to be selling it anyway. Nope, this is not the hayloft. I really also need to get a machinery place to be able to put all this stuff. Oh god, here we go. Okay, so far so good. Oh, wiggle wiggle. We're just gonna put it in this corner for now. Yep, that'll do. Oh god, honestly. Okay, we can get through there. Easy, easy. Now if we just straighten up. Let's just reverse out. That wasn't dodgy at all. Okay, shut the light off. Kill the engine. Close these doors. Perfecto. I think we've had quite a progressive day. We've trimmed the grass. We've made it into bales. We've cultivated, fertilized, seeded this field, and limed it. We did lime it, didn't we? Yeah. We can just... Oh, and we've rolled it, sorry. There's weeds growing. However, we have a weed sprayer, which is fabulous. So we will be doing that tomorrow as well. We will wait until this field grows back another once, and then we will cut it and then keep that hay. Not the hay, sorry, the grass. I believe we will be selling these bales, so we will do that tomorrow, like I said. And then we will be turning these into sorghum and oats. Wow, yeah, I'm very impressed. We also had a front loader attachment put on the tractor. We also did a contract for another farmer. We've had such a productive and busy day when you look back. But yes, I'm off to bed now, and thank you everyone for watching. Obviously, please leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. Comment down below anything you'd like to see me do, or any suggestions or tips you'd like to give me. Also, subscribe to me if you haven't already. I've seen that there's 2 people who have subscribed, and I just want to thank you for that. I really appreciate your support. And obviously leave in the comments below as well whether you'd like to see me buy bees or chickens. Anyway, I'll see you in November and in the next episode. Bye everyone.